Hi, how are you? It's Calcoza. Welcome back to another free-to-play episode here, like a series for beginners. We're going to kick things off with our treasure hunter. So we get one of these every day, one key a day for non-members, 2 for members, and we've got a couple of hearts of ice. I'll just explain how they work. So for the hearts of ice, if let's say I didn't want that crayfish bubble, I can click on that to freeze it, and if I was to get it from the chest, it would put it back in and give me something else. So that's something useful. You should save those up if there's like an event on or something. So we've got a prismatic star. I make a mistake here. I actually put the star into rune grafting when I should have put it into dungeoneering. You should always put them in your highest skill because you get the most XP from them. But I mean, at a low level, it probably doesn't matter too much. Okay, so we have our daily challenge for today, which is to catch crayfish or something. Yeah, catch some crayfish. We got to catch 28. So I got this mixed up, I think, in the last video as well. This is a challenge, so we get one of these a day as well, and we can hand that into the challenge mistress. She will give us a load of XP and a bag reward, which we can open to get something from it. So I'm just going to catch 28 of these. You see in the bottom left of my chat bar there, and I will be right back. Okay, we are headed to the challenge mistress with our 28 crayfish. I make a dome here. You've got to empty your inventory, obviously, to pick up a prize. So you can empty that out, turn in the challenge, and let's see what we get here. So some fishing XP and a fishing level. Yeah, we grab a fishing level. So we're level 6 now. We will be getting fishing up in the future. Oh, 3 hard leather? Oh, not that good. Not what I thought it was. Okay, so we're going to be doing some tasks today. We're going to finish off all the ones inside Tavernley and Birthrope. Hello, right, let's get straight to it. We are going to do this farming task because the task that might have come up next on your thing was bowstring, and that's under the challenge thing. So, some challenges you can't do because you're not a member. You need to pick flax to make the bowstring, which you have to be a member to do. We're non-members, so we can't do that. So you need to change that. And we're going to do the farming task instead. If you remember the F1 achievements, then look for the watering can. So you need to select that one. So, yeah, F1 achievements. Look for the watering can. We're going to do them. The lock tasks are ones we can't quite do yet, and there's some quests at the bottom that we can do later. I think we'll do those in the next episode, though. So we're going to pin that so we get our yellow line thing. So take us there. Okay, so you see this farmer guy here. We need to do a quick trade with him. Yeah, so we're going to do a quick trade with him. We need to grab all those potato seeds there because we're going to plant all of them. Yeah. So farming is a member skill. It's a really good skill. You can use it to plant seeds. It's quite a profitable skill as well. Definitely a money making method for the future. Oh yeah, one thing I thought I'd do here is check to see if you've got all those tools, got all the tools or not. I'm pretty sure you have all of them, but if you don't, then you need to add them to your tool belt. Like they're blanked out for me there, so when I go to buy them, and then add them to my tool belt, which you do by right clicking them when they're in your inventory, if you see them pop up there, it says I've already got them, so I wasn't not too sure about that, but maybe they just blurred out because it's more a members thing. Anyway, we are going to have a look at some other of this gardening stuff. I don't think it's really relevant to what we're doing right now, but I just thought I'd show it off anyway. And there's me trying to add it to the tool belt, even though it was blacked out. You can't add a watering can to your tool belt. You can do a quest later on to get a magical watering can that you never need to fill up, which we will be doing. But we are going to rake the rest of this herb patch for now. So farming's pretty good skill. You need to rake the thing, like put compost on the plot and then plant the seeds that you want to grow. Oh, and also there are these compost bins. So the weeds that you rake, you use on the compost bin. You need to fill it up to the top before you can close it and actually make compost. We probably don't need to do that because it's not on our task list, so we won't be doing that. So now you need to use our potato seeds that we just got from the farmer on the patch. They are going to take 5 or 10 minutes to grow, so we can't complete all the farming tasks yet. We will come back to it after we've done a couple of other tasks. Okay, so we're going to do this hunting task next. F1 achievements, the paw looking thing. Make sure to pin that if you want to know where to go to do that. I'm going to head to the destination right now and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are by the hunting cheetah. We need to do a quick trade with her to grab a bird snare, which we need to lay down to catch one of these birds. You see these red birds flying around? You can actually catch them. So you need to lay a trap down here, and what will happen is a bird will get caught in it. Hunting is a member skill. It's a very, very profitable one, but I've never really done it hardcore. I think the highest I've ever got is maybe 80. I do know that there's a lot of money to be made when doing it though. Right, so see how the birds landed on our thing there and it's gotten caught? Sometimes they fly away and you don't catch them, but if you click on that to inspect it, we're going to take the bird there and defeather it, and oh, looks like we killed it. But anyway, bury the bones. Oh, you don't have to bury the bones. Okay, so next thing, we are doing our thieving task. So I've teleported to the Tavoli lodestone by pressing T twice, or just pressing the home thing and look at the Tavoli lodestone. We need to pickpocket one of these pompous merchants. Right, and that's that done. Bury the bones if you haven't already. You can cook the bird meat, don't really need to. The thing I actually got from pickpocketing them, I don't think it's for the quest. It's not really necessary for the Let the Meat Pie quest, which we will be doing. But our next tasks, I think, are going to be these fletching ones. Yeah, let's do those fletching ones. Right, we'll have a go at them. Make sure to pin that if you want to know where to go, and I'm going to get to the destination. I will be right back. Okay, here we are at the fletching destination. Fletching again, member skill, but I think they're going to have a fiddle with it. There's a problem where you can make the limbs of crossbows in smithing, and that means you need to get smithing up to a high level to do something in fletching, which doesn't make sense. I think they're going to change that, so that's something to look forward to. Okay, so we chopped our logs down, we used a knife to make them into arrow shafts. Now we're going to trade the fletching cheetah here to get some feathers and tips. Bronze tips. Take all 15 because you need to make a stack. 15 is a stack. So what we're going to do is use our feathers on the arrow shaft. Then use our tips on them to make fledged bronze arrows. See, it didn't give me the task completion here, so I got a bit confused. I tried to equip the arrows at some point to see if that gave me the task. But it still didn't. It still didn't give it to me even when I did equip them. So what I decided to do was make them myself instead of taking them from the tutor. Because if you notice, when I traded the tutor, it closed the window, which is a bit weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them from scratch without trading the tutor. So we're going to have to do what we just did again, and then maybe hand them back into the tutor. But I'll see how it goes. Same again, chopping these logs. Don't need to pickpocket that merchant, you can move that way. We're going to craft those into the arrow shafts again. I decided to trade her here just to buy the feathers. I'm going to show you how you can actually make the bolt tips. I thought that'd be worth doing. But make sure you buy 15 feathers because 15 is a stack, not 10. Okay, so I'm gonna head to the mine that we were at in the very first episode to get 1 copper, 1 tin, and then I'm gonna make that into a bronze bar at the smeltery just outside the cave entrance. So remember to use your feathers on your arrows to make them headless arrows. If you've got the money to buy the arrowheads, you may as well just do that, but I just thought I'd show that you can make them as well. Okay, here we are at the mine, just a quick one, just grabbing the copper ore. 1 copper ore, 1 tin ore makes 1 bronze bar, which we can then smith into the arrowheads. I'll show me doing that briefly. Right, so here we are again, gonna smelt that bar super quick and then we're gonna smith it. Yeah, so the arrowheads are at the bottom. Be careful you don't just click smith straight away because you'll have to go and get the ore again if you smith the wrong thing. So we're going to tip them. Okay, yeah, so I tipped them and it still didn't give me the challenge. So it's just one of those ones that just doesn't pop up. You can tell it's a bit glitchy by the thing still flashing. So I just equipped them and then I decided to move on to a new task. Yeah, as it turned out, when I moved on, sorry, to a new task, it actually gave me the fletching one that wasn't working before, which is fine. So we've got one more fletching one left, but we're going to do this fire making one for now. So F1 achievements, the fire making looking thing. You need 2 logs here because you've got to add logs to a bonfire. You can't just light them. So you can just left click on the logs, or you can right click and then you choose light on the logs. And be careful here, because if you left click on the logs, it's gonna, if you've done the fletching, it's gonna try and craft them. If you left click or right click and then choose light, it's gonna try and make its own fire. You've got to actually right click use on the fire to get the task. Okay, so that's that one done. So I think what we'll do now is go on to the next fletching one. Back at the fletching tutor, just so I can grab the logs and get a free bowstring off her. So we're going to chop this tree down. We are going to do a tool upgrade soon. We'll get all our gathering skills to 10 first, and then we'll do that. So okay, yeah. Craft the bow. Craft the logs with the knife again to make the bow. Be sure to select it in that interface. Then we're going to take 1 bowstring off her for free. We're going to string the bow to make a short bow, and that should complete the task. See how it did pop up again? Maybe the fletching ones are broken. Don't worry about that. Just move on to the next task. So we're going to head north from here for our next one. Hello, we are at the Herblore tutor, and we are going to start doing the 3 Herblore tasks. They're these leaf-looking ones, so you need to pin one of them. The first one requires us to clean some guam, so we're going to take that off him for free. And then we're going to clean that, so you just have to left click. Not very much XP, but Herblore is a very profitable skill if you've got a scroll of cleansing and access to a portable well. So the next 2 want us to make a attack potion and then drink an attack potion, so we need to get the rest of the materials off him for free. So we're going to right click on him and then trade if he stays still. Okay, so we'll take a vial of water and then we'll take an eye of newt. So you need to use your clean herb on the vial of water to make a guam potion unfinished. It's unf for short. Then use the eye of newt on the potion to make the attack potion. So that's the second task done. Final task here says that we need to drink it, so we're going to just drink a dose. May as well just drink it now, it's not too useful. Yeah, okay, so that's done. So our next one is going to be the agility course, which is just north from here. And then we'll go and do that farming one again, because the potatoes should have grown by then. Pin that and head there. Here we are at the agility course. Yeah, so you just... Ooh, massive lag spike there. So you got to just go across the obstacles. There are obstacles you can fail on. If you do fail on them, you have to go back to the start. I don't know if you fail on the first go, like, I don't know. I don't think I ever have, but just bear that in mind. Agility is probably one of the slowest skills to get up as a member, because it is a member's skill. But you can buy things to help you with it. Whereas with runecrafting, it's you kind of can't. So glad I don't have to worry about agility for now. Okay, so that's the last obstacle. That's the kind of obstacle you can fall down, those monkey bars. And that is 1 lap, so we've completed that task. So we are now going to head back to the farming bit. Do you remember where we planted our potatoes? Pin that task if you don't know where that is, so you can run there. And we're just going to harvest them. Planted 3 seeds, and we're going to get 2 potatoes. Well, that's disappointing. Well, yeah. Okay, so that's the those tasks out of the way. We're not going to do that Daemonheim one till tomorrow, I think, or next episode, because it's quite a quick one. But we're going to move on to these summoning tasks, I think. So we are going to head over to the summoning shop, which is just across the lake there. You have to go across the bridge, or you can run around the lake. I'm going to head there now, and I will be right back. So here we are at the summoning shop. We need to talk to Pick Up Sticks' little helper here, take all the supplies that we can off him. Summoning is also a member skill, but I didn't mention that already. And we need to infuse a pouch in this obelisk here, so infuse that. And that should be one of the tasks done. Yep, so there's 2 more we got to do. One of them, I think, is summon the pouch. Yeah, summon the pouch, and then renew your summoning point, add that obelisk in front of me now. So let's summon that. Nice, white wolf looking thing. So it's depleted our summoning points, so we can now recharge them at the altar, which is in front of me. So right click, renew points. And there we go, the summoning task's done. We're going to move on to the bank task, so head to Tavali Bank next. Hello, at Tavali Bank. I make a mistake on this task, a couple of people will. You can't left click on the banker, you have to right click and actually talk to the banker, as well as having something in your inventory to deposit. So talk to banker. Yep, I'd like to deposit something in my bank, and then deposit that, go out the window, and that should be it. Yep. Okay, I think that's probably enough. 16 minutes we're going on to now. Yeah, I'll just explain what's going on in the next episode. So next episode is going to be a lot of questing, couple of time lapses, couple of challenges, tasks, things. Going to do some spins as well. Thank you for watching this episode though. Yeah, I'll catch you later.